Here we are, guys, all set up ready for the sling lift at SummerSlam around here at the Perth Motorplex. Torry's all ready to go. We got a different converter in it for this meet, something with a bit more aggressive fin angle because we found the slip we had with the more power we're making wasn't really working. So we've got the new converter and we're going to see how that goes, and if it works good, then it'll go really fast. So dragster, that's always ready to go. So we'll be firing them up here in a second, and we're going out in a couple of hours. So see you then. Here we go, going out for Q1 with the Torry. Slightly greasy track as you'd expect for about a 3 o'clock-ish run, right in the heat of the day, but we got a little slider down there for it, so should be around the 63, 58 sort of mark, hopefully, if it goes down. We just want to banker in case anyone else can't get down. We want that #1 spot, so see how we go. Guys, Torry just went out. Had a bit of an issue bumping there, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go back and have a look at what happened there, but the run went pretty decent. That's sort of what we were looking for. I said it'd go a little bit quicker, but the track's a bit greasy and the air hasn't fully come around yet. So yeah, 666 at 218. So as you can see, 114 60 foot, 218 mile an hour. 114 60 foot, that's quite a ways off of where we usually are. Usually around the 107, 106. So yeah, the 60 foot was a bit slow, but we'll look at the data and see what it did, and if it needs changes, we'll change it. But if it was just a greasy track, then we'll come out at 6 o'clock when the track's a little bit better still, and we'll see what we can do. We've got Kasey back there in the hole in the wall, ready to go. We don't really need to run the dragster every qualifier because it's very consistent, but we like to watch how the car reacts throughout the day to the different weather changes and stuff like that, so we can be on top of it come elimination time, and we know what's affecting it that day and what's to come. So here we go. We're out here for Connor's compulsory qualifier now. He's got a little bit more in it now, and he's pretty confident that if it goes down, it should be a pretty nice number. So track feels good. Yeah, let's just give it a stab.
That's a 6:37 for Connor McClure.
Great racing.
Fuck yeah!
Doesn't get to race.
Yeah, boy! Alright guys, out here for Kasey's run now. The Torry just went 6:37, 104 60 foot, TVs everywhere. The track was on fire and the Torry just went down. Like I said, Connor was pretty confident that if it went down it was going to be a good number, and it was, so we're stoked with that. Anyway, we got Kasey coming out now for her second qualifier. We're just going to get another good hard lick down. Air conditions haven't changed too much, so it should be about the same, but yeah, let's go out there and get it. Alright guys, we're out here for Connor's first elimination round. He's got the solo because we top qualified with that nice pass. We made a few changes, just took a little bit out of it earlier because we seen it was starting to lose the tyre early. Nothing crazy, but it was just enough to sort of catch our attention, and he's taken a little bit out of it at the top end, so we're starting to go a little bit fast, mile an hour wise. So apart from that, it's all the same, and it should probably go about the same ET, so see how we go. Guys, we're going out for Kasey's E1 now, and she's got Paul Bosenjack in the Corvette, so we got it dialed hard. We want to make an A final here if we manage to get the win, so we want a good package, and Kasey can still go for the tree. It's all business as usual. As for the Torry, we had a pretty big clean up right before our run and a few breaks before that, and the track got cold, so for top comp in general, the whole class, no one really got down, so oh well. You win some, you lose some, it is what it is, but we're going to have a look at the Torry and see if there's anything we need to change for the next round, and we're going to come back out again. Guys, we're out here for Kasey's B final appearance. Last run, we dialed in a 30 and the track was really good, so I picked up the numbers at 60 foot and carried them throughout the whole thing and ended up breaking out, so it is what it is. She cut an 080, he cut a 260 or something, so she stayed with him for the tree. We had it in the bag and it just went quicker. We couldn't predict it. We went out there, I thought, damn, the track feels good, but oh well, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but that's all good. We're coming out for a B final appearance, so we're about to give it a hit.
just seen the Torana go up in a bit of smoke there. I think the track probably just came around a little bit cold on that last one, and maybe the weather conditions were a little bit better, which made the car make a bit more horsepower, and it just overstepped the mark, just about 2 meters. The car moved while it was hooked up, and then it just blew the tyres off. So it went into a little bit of an over rev, and that jumped this push rod out of the rocker, and as you can see, a little bit of a kinky in that. And you can see the bit of damage on the bottom of the rocker there where it's been bouncing around, not where it should be. So we think maybe the lifters were starting to go off a little bit, and the rollers were starting to fail on the bottom of the lifter, which caused it to loosen up the lash on the rockers, and that's what allowed this to jump out and cause this. But really stoked with our PB from earlier in the day. It's taken a lot of effort from a lot of people to get the car to this point and to perform like that at that level, and we're closing in on that number we're looking for. So we just got to keep punching and keep making steps forward with the car, and I'm sure in no time we'll have that number we're looking for. But that's massive to completely jump the 40s, and we weren't expecting it. Huge props to Gonzo for putting together a killer converter. It's exactly what the car wanted. It's what we've been looking for this whole time, and we've been just having a few problems earlier in the season with this new combo, making more power and pushing through the converter. So built this new converter, and it hit the spot. So really stoked with that, really stoked with all of our guys and the effort they're putting in, and really good year 2023, and hopefully 2024 brings us just as much wins and fun and good times, and we'll see you in January.